welcome back to your Monday Loose Women. Before we go ahead, we want to send our love to Colleen and all of her family after her sister's service over the weekend. And for those of you that are wondering when Carl will be back, she'll be with us again tomorrow. Oh. Yeah. And we love you and can't wait to see you. But on this show this afternoon, we have the wonderful Kelly Brook, the brilliant Judy Love, utterly fabulous Brenda Edwards, and me, Charlene White. OK, still to come, ahead of Bridget Jones's new movie, creator Helen Fielding is going to be here sharing behind-the-scenes secrets. But for now, our Judy and Kay have been catching up with Hollywood royalty recently.
Now, she's able to call two Hollywood superstars mum and dad. And the daughter of Bruce Willis and Demi Moore has certainly followed in her parents' footsteps, having appeared in many films herself. But now she's taken on her most important role, mum to baby daughter Louetta. And joining us from Los Angeles, it's Rumer Willis. Hi, Rumer.
Hi, Rumer.
Hi, lovely to meet you. So Louetta is not yet two, around about two. How has the motherhood experience been for you?
Unbelievable, more than I ever could have imagined. I don't think I ever, in my wildest dreams, could have imagined loving and being so enamored and devoted and obsessed with like another person in my life.
You're going to make Judy cry. I know. Stuff like that.
As you're talking, I'm just remembering all that love I've got to myself. And this is your first baby. Apart from feeling so overwhelmed and joyful and in love, like, you know, you also gave birth at home. When did you come to that decision? Was it through your pregnancy? Was it something that you thought about before you even, you know, became pregnant?
My mom had all three of us in a hospital, but she did it unmedicated. And so that was always in my mind, to try it without any, you know, medical interventions, obviously barring, you know, complications. But I had been for a huge tribe of women and I wanted to have all of them there. And I also just started thinking to myself that why wouldn't I be at home? You know, I'm a low risk pregnancy, and I felt more empowered to be, you know, I'm not sick, so I don't need to go to a hospital.
Two of the words that you said that really, you know, touched me, and I suppose you agree as a mum, was you said empowered. It made you feel powerful and also confident. And I suppose, is that confidence now continuing even after you've had your beautiful baby?
Yeah, yes and no, right? You know, I have moments. She got sick recently, and obviously, as you're discovering new things for the first time, right? Like the first time they fall, the first time they roll out of bed, the first time they get sick, there's moments of going, oh man, I've never dealt with this before. How do I deal with this? But then you slowly gain a bit more confidence. But what's interesting, I was actually talking to a friend about this the other day. I feel like I am my most grounded, intuitive, connected self when I am thinking about when it comes to my daughter. I notice sometimes in other decisions in my life, I can be a little anxious or indecisive or not know what to do. But I find if I really listen to myself when it's about her, I feel really grounded and quiet, and I'm able to make really definitive decisions that I feel like really help me with that confidence.
And you've got really kind of clear ideas about how you want to bring Louetta up, aren't you? And you've partnered with a new brand, I believe, Rumer.
Yes, so I started working with a company called Pura because I started really thinking about what goes in our bodies, what goes on our bodies. It started while I was pregnant, and it was something I hadn't even thought about before, right? Even down to the toilet paper we use. And I was thinking, man, you know, kids are in diapers 24 hours a day. And I just recently learned a lot about, you know, forever chemicals and all of these kind of different toxins, right, that are all around us and in so much, even in baby care. So we kind of came together and I said, hey, what can we do here?
A lot of our parenting we learn from our own parents. Some of it we embrace, some of it we reject. Did you have good role models, Bruce Willis and Demi Moore, as parents?
Absolutely. I think the thing that I'm the most grateful for is that even when they split up, that they created such a beautiful foundation of prioritizing my sisters and I, that I never felt like I had to choose, or like they never played against each other. We were a family, and we still are very much a family, no matter what. And not only did I feel like that set me up in my life to have such beautiful foundation of my own family, but now as I'm working through co-parenting as well, I feel deep gratitude for the example they've set. And I feel like the example they've set has been not only for me, but I think a lot of people have looked at them as an example for that.
There must have been elements of your teenage years that were pretty tough.
Very challenging. You know, growing up, especially, it was the rise of the internet. It was the rise of a lot of, you know, celebrity bloggers kind of tearing people down, and, you know, having to go through an awkward phase in the public eye as you're still discovering yourself, and is definitely challenging. And it taught me a lot.
How is your dad at the moment?
He's doing great. You know, I think obviously, as many people in California, I think the thing we're all kind of the most have been scared dealing with, right, is just the fires and, you know, wanting to make sure everything's okay. But I think, again, because my family because we're all so close, I think what's so beautiful is the way that we rally around each other is so lovely, because we really are a unit.
Most definitely.
Listen, we cannot let you go without saying, wow, your mum's up for an Oscar. This is incredible.
I'm so unbelievably proud of her, not only for this movie, and so delighted because I think she was fantastic in this movie, but also, to me, this is not just about this film. This is about the body of work from her entire career that she's not been recognized for, and she's so unbelievably talented. Trust me, I reap the benefits of getting to work on all of my auditions with her, and I can tell you firsthand, sometimes I look at her and I'm just like, man, sometimes I forget how great you are at this. As a daughter, and also as a, you know, an actor as well, it just feels so good to know that everyone wants her to win. You know, that there's this collective energy of everything that she's worked towards.
I mean, trust me, we are all rooting for your
Yeah.
mum. We want her to win. Are you at your mum's now? Is that where Can you tell your mum we are here? If she's there, we are flying the flag. We want her to win. Can you let her know that we want her to win without a doubt?
The loose women are behind her, Rumer. I don't know if that's good or not. Is it?
Tell her the lady that was screaming when she saw her.
It's been really lovely talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rumer. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.
And now, as Rumer mentioned there, her mum, Demi Moore, has been nominated for this year's Best Actress Oscar. She's the current favourite for her role in The Substance. And you can see all of the Oscars action live here on ITV1 and ITVX. Join Jonathan Ross and celebrity guests for special coverage on the 2nd of March. We've only got another guest for you, and you know how we like to treat them well. Bridget Jones author Helen Fielding is being looked after by Kelly. Kelly, how are you doing?
Oh, hi, Charlene. Well, it is lunchtime, and Helen was a little bit peckish, so I thought I'd knock her up one of my specialities. Helen, here you go. I hope you enjoy it, lovely. It's just one that
It's lovely. It's blue, and I think it needs stirring.
Just have a little bit more and just tell me what you think. There we go.
Do you know what? I actually did make blue soup. It was one of those things where things always go wrong, like Bridget, when I get above myself. And I was trying to do some sort of cordon bleu thing.
Yeah.
And I had to make a bouillon
Oh,
and
yeah.
tie leeks together with string. And they only had blue string, so I thought, oh, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
And it was only when I put the cream in that it all turned blue.
Well, there you go.
So we ended up having a dinner and just propping up the recipe
I
book.
tell you what, Helen,
What it would have
I
looked
wouldn't
like.
taste Kelly's version if I were you. Food poisoning permitting, Helen will be here to talk about classic moments like the blue soup and criticism that Bridget is out of date. Who on earth would say that? Who on earth? Definitely not us. So we're speaking to her next.